Hello everybody, happy Friday. I wanted to do a quick video on something that I was making, and this is a little bit of a different setup. I feel like I'm really far away from you, but this is the only way I could kind of get things set up to show you my cutting board as well. So we'll just go with it and see how it turns out. So I like to make guacamole on a cutting board. It just makes it super simple, easy, not a lot of cleanup. We're having Mexican for dinner tonight, and I'm gonna be kind of in a rush. We've got some stuff to do after school and this evening, so I wanted to go ahead and have things prepared so that when the kids get home from school, we'll be able to have dinner before we have to go out for our other plans. So what I have here that I've started chopping first is just a shallot. Now, a shallot is kind of like a cross between an onion and a garlic. Just think of it kind of like a really mild onion. You could totally use red onion, white onion, that's totally fine. I just love the taste of shallots, and I always keep them on hand. So you just want to cut it up into small enough pieces, you know, whatever you like in your guacamole. But you guys, this literally takes just a couple of minutes, and it's so much better than that store-bought stuff that has all those chemicals and stuff in it. So what I like to do is go ahead and get the bowl that I'm going to put this in. I'll place the shallots in there, and then I find that it makes it really flavorful if you go ahead and juice the lime into your shallots and just kind of let it hang out while you're getting your avocado and everything ready. So I'm going to take a lime, I'm just going to cut that in half. Now, I love a lot of lime in my guacamole, so I'm going to use a whole lime here, and I'm using 2 avocados. So that's kind of to taste, it's up to you. These are really handy to just make sure that you get all of that juice and goodness out of that lime. Now, a little quick tip for you is if you had a lime that felt kind of hard, like maybe it wouldn't give off a lot of juice, one thing that you can do is pop it in the microwave for about 10 seconds. It's not going to heat it very much, but what it's going to do is it's just going to kind of get the juices flowing and loosen everything up so that you're able to juice the lime a little bit easier. You certainly don't have to have one of these juicers. It just, to me, I'm able to really get everything out of there. Okay, so that's good. And then to that, I'm going to go ahead and add just a pinch of salt. All right. Now, I did a little Facebook Live on avocado just recently, so go back and watch that if you like. It talks about all of the health benefits of avocado. These are considered a superfood, such healthy fats in these, and really we should all be consuming more of those every day. One tip that I gave in that video was how to see if an avocado is ripe. And I'm going to come a little bit closer to the camera so I can kind of show you. You see this little, I just call it like a little eye right there. If you pop that out and you see that, I got a little bit of salt on it, and you see that it is green in there, that's a really good indication that it's a ripe avocado. So let's see. You just want to take your knife and just kind of roll it around there. And then just twist, and that avocado is just perfect. So, actually guys, I need to grab a spoon. I didn't grab a spoon. Okay. So then what you want to do, I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. If I pop this other one out, it is, I know you probably can't see that, but it's green just like the one that I just showed you. So I'm just going to run my knife around that. Quick turn. And this one was a little bit brown right there, which is okay. All you want to do is just scoop away that part that, maybe doesn't look quite as good, and that's okay. It's really hard to find, honestly, the perfect avocado, because a lot of times after you bring them home from the store, I'm sure you guys have noticed if you eat them that, if they sit around, they do go ripe really, really quickly. And they're, you kind of have a short window to use them. But what I usually tell people is a couple of tips. If you want to lengthen the sort of life of them and the ripening of them, put them in the refrigerator, which makes sense, right? And then if you want to speed up the ripening process, maybe you're ready to make something tomorrow, say, and your avocado is not ripe, then stick it in a bag with a banana and, you know, just close the bag up. Paper bag, plastic, doesn't matter. And that will help to ripen it quicker. All right, so now that I've got all of my avocado on here, I like to use these. This is really a potato masher is what it is. You can totally use a fork. You do not have to have this. It just makes for really quick work of the avocado. So just smash it up. Now at this point, you know, you can just make this the consistency that you want it. Some people like it a little bit chunkier. Some like it really smooth. I'm probably somewhere in the middle. So sometimes I find it easier to do this though on the cutting board versus in a bowl. It just kind of mashes up really quickly. And just get that off. And then the next step is just to get that into your bowl where you placed your shallots and your lime. Just kind of scrape it all up with the knife and get that right in there. Now, you might notice that the one thing that I have not added that is traditional to guacamole is cilantro, right? Well, I'm actually out of fresh cilantro. So if I had fresh cilantro, I would go ahead and chop that up and put that in the bowl here. But I don't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my cilantro essential oil. So these oils are so handy. Especially when you don't keep a lot of fresh, or it's hard to keep fresh herbs on hand sometimes because they go bad so quickly. So I'm just going to put one little drop. That's all you need. And then what I like to use kind of for my secret ingredient that is not traditional to guacamole is some cumin. So I'm just going to take, I'm going to say probably like 1/4 of a teaspoon. So just a little sprinkling of cumin there. And then that's it, guys. All you do is mix this up and you're good to go. I mean, this is obviously delicious with chips, tacos, even I love to dip vegetables in this. Carrots, peppers, that kind of thing. Also, one thing that I did forget to add that I usually do add is fresh ground black pepper. So I added the salt earlier, but I didn't add the pepper. But you can add some pepper to that as well. But you can see, I think the battery's going dead on my phone. Let me just fix that. Okay. You can see how yummy that looks. And that took me, what, just a couple minutes. So much nicer, fresher, delicious than, you know, what you get in those pre-made packages. So anyway, go and make you some Mexican, and I hope you guys have a great evening. See you soon. Bye.